Hi guys, before I proceed, please like this video and turn on your notifications to receive updates whenever we make a post. Thank you. So Doyin Okupe recently went on live TV talking about the presidency of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and he said Tinubu will rule Nigeria for 8 years if he wants to. 8 good years. He has Nigeria in the palm of his hands like this. So Okupe is suggesting that Tinubu might have the support and strength to stay in power for not just one term, but 2, if he desires so. Watch the video.
The right track.
Bola Tinubu,
in some other clients,
Tinubu will fix this nation. Take that to the bank. Bola Tinubu will fix this nation. Sheon, the problem with you young people is that you want a microwave solution. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know, I mean, Bola Tinubu is not a fool. He knows that if he doesn't do this thing well, between now and 2027, he doesn't have a chance.
But
all right?
Is he thinking about re-election when he spoke to you?
I didn't ask him.
Do you think he has a chance from what you're saying today?
Listen to me, Sean. You are not going to like what I'm about to say. In this country, we have an agreement. North will do 8 years, South will do 8 years. Buhari did not do well. You know, we were not crazy. We did not fight. We did not raise anything. He did his 8 years. Bola Tinubu is doing well. He's going to do his 8 years if God spares his life and he wants to do so.
If Nigerians decide so.
Nigerians will decide so because
how are you
well.
sure?
I am sure.
You are not the totality of the Nigerian population, Dr. Okupe.
Nigerians
Can you speak for the over 200 million Nigerian people?
Nigerians are reasonable, sensible people, not demanding too much from their leaders. If Bola Tinubu gives us light in 2027, if Bola Tinubu resolves this fuel crisis and this food crisis between now and that time, you will see people will go on the street and say, it's Bola or nobody.
But there is more. He went on to reveal something about an unwritten agreement among political leaders. According to him, they all agreed to rotate power, giving the North an 8-year run and South another 8 years. But get this, he conveniently left out any mention of East or West. I don't understand. Let me not just say what's on my mind. Moving on. Another one. So in response to the viral sex scandal video that is going on in Equatorial Guinea, the government has imposed strict restrictions. They have actually banned the downloading and sharing of multimedia files on WhatsApp. Imagine that. And to prevent future misshapes, they are installing CCTV cameras in all government offices. Sounds like Big Brother is officially watching. But that's not all. Vice President Teodoro Nguema Obiang Mangwe, who by the way is known for cracking down on scandal, has publicly condemned this behavior and ordered the immediate suspension of all civil servants who have been, shall we say, misbehaving in their offices. He's calling this a flagrant violence of public ethics and the code of conduct. You know it's serious when the vice president gets involved. This scandal is unprecedented, not just for its content, but also for the sheer scale of it. Social media is buzzing, and Equatorial Guinea is facing a reputation crisis of epic proportions. So what's next? Would there be more fallouts? Will more officials get caught up in this? One thing is for sure, we will be keeping our eyes peeled and bringing you all the juicy updates as this story unfolds. Another one. So, Donald Trump has made one of the most astonishing comebacks in United States political history. He's been elected as the 47th president of the United States, securing a jaw-dropping victory and proving that he's back with vengeance. Let's get into the details of this wild election season. Well, first things first, how did he do it? Well, Trump clinched the presidency after a decisive win in Wisconsin, pushing him over the magic 270 electoral vote line. This marks an absolutely unexpected return for a former president who 4 years ago was surrounded by controversies, felony charges, and even survived not one but two assassination attempts. And believe me, Trump's campaign didn't pull any punches. His attacks on Democratic rival Kamala Harris were as fierce as they come. Trump painted a dramatic, intense picture of America under siege, framing the election as a battle for the country's future. His raw, confrontational style struck a nerve, especially with men capturing the mood of a deeply divided nation. Now he's back in power and he's making some big promises. Trump claims he's got a powerful mandate to shake things up. He's hinted at major changes to the federal government and of course some serious payback for his opponents. Whether you are a fan or not, there is no denying this election has been one for the history books. But there's more. This election wasn't just a battle between Trump and Harris. It saw twists, turns, and drama at every corner. Just weeks before the Democratic convention, the party had to switch nominees, leaving the campaign trail in chaos. And with global tension simmering, the road ahead for Trump is anything but smooth. What's next for America's most polarizing president? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, politics just got a whole lot more interesting. Another one. Now let's dive into some serious drama from the world of streaming giants. Buckle up because Netflix is in hot water. Authorities in Europe have just raided Netflix office in both France and the Netherlands as part of a massive tax fraud investigation. Let's break down this scandal. So picture this. It's a normal day at Netflix Paris and Amsterdam office and suddenly French and Dutch financial crime investigators show up looking into suspicious tax practices. According to sources, the investigation has been brewing since last year and it's all about whether Netflix has been playing games with its revenue declarations. So what's going on? Well, authorities are questioning why Netflix revenue in France seemed suspiciously low in past years, even though there is no shortage of Netflix subscribers in the country. It's been reported that Netflix might have been funneling revenue through its Dutch subsidiary to minimize taxes in France. But in 2021, something changed, and suddenly, Netflix French revenue skyrocketed from a mere 47 million euros to a whopping 1.2 billion euro. Quite the leap, don't you think? A Netflix spokesperson is saying they are fully cooperating with authorities and insist that they comply with tax laws wherever they operate. They even reminded everyone that Netflix is a significant contributor to the French economy. But you know how it goes. Where there is smoke, there is usually fire. And European regulators are cracking down on big tech companies that try to avoid paying their fair share of tax. It's not clear if this investigation will lead to criminal charges, but it's definitely a warning shot. Netflix and other tech giants are under the microscope as Europe tightens up its tax rules. For now, we will have to wait and see what happens. Will Netflix come out squeaky clean, or is this just the beginning of a much bigger story? Well, stay tuned for more juicy updates.